एक तो फ्रेंचाइज क्रिकेट से हमारे लड़कों को बहुत लूप मिला, क्रिकेट को बहुत लूप मिला। और क्योंकि अभी एक मिसाल मैं राशिद खान का देता हूँ आपको। 2017 में आई थिंक 2017 में उसने का पहले आईपीएल जब उसने खेला, तो फिर क्योंकि वो जूनियर था हमारा, वो ज़्यादा नहीं बोलता था, लेकिन 2-3 साल के बाद उसने जो डिफरेंस क्रिकेट टीम में लाया, जो डगआउट में जो माहौल को उसने चेंज किया, जो क्रिकेट स्ट्रक्चर था प्लेयर्स का वो किस तरह चेंज किया और किस तरह प्लेयर डेवलप हुए। मैं समझता हूँ कि ज़्यादा नबी, राशिद, मुजीब खेल रहा था, लीग्स खेल रहा था, तो उन लोगों ने वही एक्सपीरियंस हमारे साथ शेयर किया।
What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of Big Story of the Week. And when we speak about T20 cricket, listen, there's a lot happening around the world right now, 5 in particular at least. Go to the UAE, there's the IL T20. You go to Bangladesh, the Bangladesh Premier League. Go down under, you've got the Super Smash in New Zealand. You've got the Big Bash League in Australia. And then you go to South Africa and the SA T20. That's 5 top-notch leagues in 3 different continents happening at the same time. Now that begs the question, is it an overkill of T20 cricket? But listen, here on Big Story of the Week, we'd like to see the glass half full. And on this episode, we're going to talk about the positive impact that T20 and T10 cricket is having. From different vantage points, we'll start with the most obvious one. How does so much cricket benefit the players, the ones that entertain us? Is there any such thing as too many opportunities if you're a player? Listen, that's cricket at the moment. You're playing in UAE on one day, you're playing in New Zealand the next day. That's how it goes at the moment. Different conditions, different franchisees, different players that you're playing with in different countries. What better way to hone your skills than playing more cricket? And what that does also mean is financial stability, the money that comes with it. A lot of these players come from humble backgrounds, and well, the game of cricket has changed the lives of so many. And then you add the fact that a lot of these players come from associate nations, smaller countries, and suddenly they have this massive platform to showcase their skills, and that's what it's all about. And what also comes to the players as a result of this is choice, the options that they have. And we've seen a lot of players in recent times choose the games of franchise cricket over national teams. Now, is that a concern for the cricketing boards around the world? Talk about South Africa and what happened a year ago. When the SA-T20 started, South Africa had to make a choice. They either send their A squad to Australia to play an ODI series, or keep the big boys back in South Africa to play the SA-T20 and keep the lights on at home. What did South Africa do? Cricket South Africa chose the latter. And that is why you start to see teams choosing franchise cricket over national teams. Even recently, last year, South Africa sent a second-tier squad to New Zealand to play a test series. That's because the SA-T20 plays a massive role in reviving South Africa's coffers. And listen, if someone says, will this come at the cost of how they play test cricket? Guess who's playing the final of the WTC later this year? It's all about the money, and SA-T20 is bringing in plenty of it for Cricket South Africa. That's why it's important. And when we speak about money, it's only fair that we talk about the people that bring in the money, the investors. We've spoken about the amount of T20 cricket and T10 cricket that's happening around the world. What does that mean? Is an investor making his money back? Because at the end of the day, It's all about what's in the bag. I put in the money, I want my money back, and that's what it's all about. Have a look at how IPL franchises have expanded around the globe. You talk about the Royals, the Knight Riders are in different countries, the Capitals, and we speak about the SAT20. Pretty much all 6 teams in the SAT20 are owned by IPL franchise owners. Even newer pastures from England, the ECB is allowing teams to sell a part of their stake in their respective teams should there be interest from anyone outside. In fact, the ECB have gone to the distance to say they're willing to sell a bit of their own stake in the teams if investors are willing to pay the big bucks. ECB Chief Executive Richard Gould did mention that it's not just interest from India that's coming, there's in fact plenty of interest from the United States of America, and isn't that a wonderful story for the game of cricket? When we talk about cricket, when we talk about money, it's not just equity stake in teams and franchises, in leagues and tournaments. We're talking broadcast rights as well, because in cricket, broadcast rights is big money. And so how do broadcasters benefit from all the cricket that's happening around the world? It's going to take the game to new audiences and new geographies, said Vineet Karnik, a managing director from one of the world's leading media investment companies. Bigger audiences, more diverse audiences means more sponsors, and more sponsors means obviously more broadcasters who are willing to pay the big money when it comes to picking up media rights. And when we get more broadcasters, it obviously means more eyeballs, more people watching the game. Who's watching the game? The fans. The ones that make the game, isn't it? It's the ones that make or break a sport, don't they? The fans of cricket. And finally, the fans, the ones that make this game what it is. Listen, there is absolutely no limit to how much cricket a fan wants to consume. Take, for example, the T20 cricket happening in the UAE, and even before the tournament starts, massive queues, long lines hoping to get a ticket for the opening day in Dubai. And it's no surprise that opening day was absolutely sold out for the T20. That's what the fans want. It's what the game is all about. Give the fans what they want. No fans, no viewers, no viewers. Well, no money. The game's not going to be the same. And on this topic, on that note, as we head out, here are some of the craziest moments happening from 3 of the top leagues at the moment.
Oh, beat him up! Another, this is not Hyderabad.
Full toss again. Now that's a helicopter shot deployed.
And another one. The end of a brilliant spell.
Bellin scored.
Got him. Full and straight.
Point on the boundary.
That was in the slot somewhat. He just stood there very still.
It's missed. I'm set and ready to go.
Catch it.
Oh, this could be a catch. No. On the full one-handed Specky!